Welcome to SharePoint training session 3. The agenda for this training or walkthrough steps for SharePoint online environment creation and creating team site. So click on the first URL to create SharePoint online site. I have opened the URL. Here we have 3 plans: SharePoint Online Plan 1, SharePoint Online Plan 2, and Office 365 E3. Plan 2 contains Plan 1 benefits and more features. And Office 365 E3 contains Plan 2 benefits and more. I have subscribed for Office 365 E3 version. Here the trial option is also available. So just click on this link and you can complete the subscription process. Once you're done with the subscription process, you'll be redirected to a page. From there, to open SharePoint, you have to click on the app launcher. This is the app launcher. Click on this app launcher and click on SharePoint. So this is the SharePoint page. From here, you can create a SharePoint site. Just click on create site. Here, 2 options are available to create a site: team site and communication site. A team site, I'll just give an overview of what is team site and what is communication site. Team site allows you to collaborate with your team members. It may be a project team or a HR team or a customer. And also it allows you and your team to access the shared content and resources. So content and resources means the content might be in a tabular format or the resources like documents, videos, audio files, PowerPoint presentations, PDF files, etc., which are related to your project or which are related to your team. Here, more number of contributors will be there because we are all working together to complete a particular task or to collaborate with your team, means to work with your team. SharePoint communication site. Communication site allows you to broadcast information to others. Let's take an example. Let's take an example of a company. You created a communication site in a company. So the communication site, let's say if you're publishing some corporate news, some news about the company. So every employee in the company can view that information. Here, few contributors will be there and more visitors will be there. Less contributors and more visitors. The examples of communication site are publishing corporate news or travel guidelines or HR policies, compensation related information, which are common. These are some of the examples. If you see here, all site owners and members publish site content. Content we already discussed. Content means documents, videos, audio files, or the data in a tabular format, etc. So communication site, few content authors and many site visitors. Okay. I'm just clicking on team site to create to, to create a to create a site. I'm giving the site name as HR team site. So the site name is available. So automatically a group email address will be created. So the name is HR team site. So the group email address will be HR team site at the rate the domain, or maybe edusec.com or on microsoft.edusec.com, like that. The site address. So this is the URL for accessing the HR team site. Site description. This site is used for collaborating. Access. So site description, anything we can give. I just given it's a collaboration, HR team collaboration site where the HR team members can collaborate. Um, Privacy settings, by default, only members can access this site. Only those who have permissions can access this site. If I mention public, anyone in the organization can access this site. I just kept it as default. And the language. So whatever the language you want, you can select. I'm selecting English and clicking on next. You can add your team members. If you type the name, you can find them. If they're already in your company network, I mean company domain, we can access it. Just click on finish. Here they have mentioned the differences between site owners and site members. Site owners have full control and site members have limited access. They can view the content and they can include files, page, list, and navigation. Click on finish. So this left side left side part is called as navigation. So home, conversations, notebook, pages, site contents, recycle bin. These are all included in the navigation. This is called as a left navigation bar. And the middle section is called as the content. And this is the site name what we have given. And this is the settings icon. I'll show you how to edit this left navigation. Just click on edit, remove. So here like we have options like move up, make sublink, remove and all. I'm just removing it. Just clicking on save. So home and recycle bin are there. I'm again clicking on edit link. I'm just adding one more link here. Click on this icon, plus icon. I'm just showing how to add a link here. Just take an example of Microsoft and the URL is this one. Click on OK. So a new link was added. And the middle section is also customizable. By clicking on, we can click on the edit button here. Every section, so every section is called as a web part. So this is the news web part, and this is the quick links web part, and this is a documents web part. So we can discuss on web parts in the later session. So here like we can modify it, or we can duplicate this web part, or we can delete it. So I'm just deleting it. And clicking on republish. So if you click on republish, uh, then your page will be available. Your changes will be available to all your team members. So nothing was here. Again, I'm clicking on edit. I'll show you how to add a web part here. So just click on this plus icon. I'm just adding this text here. This is called as a web part, text web part. Just click on this. You can add text here. Save as a draft. Clicking on republish. So your changes will be available to all your team members as we have republished. So we'll see each and every section in detail in the later sessions. And we are done with our agenda. We're done with walkthrough of SharePoint online environment creation and creating team site. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, please drop us a message.